Well, thanks so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today I have a special treat. I'm joined by Cecille Walks Peace. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. We have a lot to talk about today. First, we're going to talk about this book that you recently wrote, your first debut when it comes to children's books.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. This is Gigi's Gems, The Queen, and it is a children's picture book beautifully illustrated by Cameron Wilson. And it talks a little bit about 3 children and their queen, their great-grandmother, Gigi.
And this has a very special meaning in your life, right?
It does. So this book is loosely based on my mom. My mom is dealing right now with dementia, and it talks about how families can approach, can process, and can persevere through some pretty tough topics.
This is something that's super important for children to learn.
Yes.
How do you do that in the book?
So this particular book, this is book 1 in a series of 5 books, right? So this first book allows the reader to just fall in love with the characters, fall in love with the idea of family, fall in love with the idea of the genius of children, and kindness, which our world really needs more of. And in doing so, the children who love mostly on their grandmother and her regal attire and her way that she presents herself, they are able to learn a lifetime of memories, of Gigi's amazing memories, by unlocking her memories with a specific key that's revealed in the text.
Okay, I don't want you to give too much away, but
yes.
Can you tell me what Gigi's Gems are?
Right.
Are they actual gems, or are they? Okay, they're gems.
Yes,
very cool.
So my mom, Irma Walks, she, by anyone who knows her, knows that she always has this regal stature about her. She's always draped in gems. She is beautifully brown. She's head to toe sharp, as the kids would say. So her gems, each of them has a particular meaning, right? Each of them has a particular story. So when the children land on that, that's when they discover her waterfall of memories.
That is beautifully put. Beautifully put. Okay, so tell me, what is the plan for the future?
So the plan for the future with Gigi's Gems, The Queen, and the subsequent books that follow is to allow the world to have more awareness around Alzheimer's as well as dementia. I believe right now the association says that there are over 6 million families that are dealing with this particular disease. And having the opportunity, my mom's an educator, I'm an educator, and to have that opportunity to educate children around topics that are tough, families that are themselves trying to process something that's extremely difficult. And oftentimes when those difficult, tough topics happen, we tend to go a little silent when it comes to our children, right? We just don't talk about certain things. It's the adult world. This is the perfect launching pad for families to be able to understand, to process, to persevere through topics like dementia.
Let's talk about your history as an author. You are an educator, Teacher of the Year, but you've been writing for quite some time.
I have been writing for a bit, yes. So about 2 decades ago, I had a friend of mine ask me to just co-author, or better yet, I would like to say ghostwrite behind her on a particular text. And from that point on, I've been on a couple of other projects over the years, primarily in education for myself, but still doing this. And you know, God doesn't waste anything. So tackling the education of children, my love for science, and then the opportunity to ghostwrite with other fellow authors who are amazing, and then to land with an illustrator like Cameron Wilson, was just perfect moment altogether.
All worked out perfectly.
Yes, it did, thank God.
Okay, so for the people that are interested in purchasing Gigi's Gems, The Queen, where can they do that?
Online, Target, Amazon, and Barnes & Noble. And primarily our website, walksinpeace.com. Come check us out.